Hey guys, welcome back for today's college basketball pick video play for November 6, 2019. If you're interested in checking out all of our college basketball picks every single day, including our daily free pick, you can check those out over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Heading into this one, talking about this ACC matchup between the Virginia Cavaliers and the Syracuse Orange, and we're going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread, with the road team, the Cavaliers, coming in as a 3-point favorite. Also, you might want to consider siding with the under potentially as a good value pick. That total number is at 126, which is relatively low, but given the defense that both of these squads play, it very well could be an extremely low-scoring game. We'll see if that is the case or not once things get rolling here between the Cavaliers and the Orange to tip things off for their regular seasons. But the Cavaliers not getting a ton of respect from Vegas in this one, given the fact that Virginia has much higher expectations in contrast to the Orange, and they're clearly ranked quite a bit higher coming into the year with the Orange not being a ranked squad. And Syracuse, they're probably going to have to overachieve just to make it into the NCAA tournament once we get to March of 2020. While the Virginia Cavaliers, they lose a lot of their top players from last year's championship squad, but given how this Virginia program has really matured to the point where they can, it seems like almost every year, replace these guys that end up going on and playing pro ball and really just kind of restock their system. They've kind of almost become like the Wisconsin of the ACC, except even a little bit higher end than what we typically get out of Wisconsin squads, as Virginia, of course, winning the championship last year. And the Cavaliers, with how they play defense and how they just continue to have these guys that were playing second fiddle take a step up and really just continue on the tradition of what this program has become. Virginia is expected to be a top 10 program again in the 2019-20 campaign, and maybe even make a play for the ACC championship, along with a lot of very high caliber opponents in the ACC, such as Duke and UNC, also expected to be right up there with Virginia. Now, on the other side, you have Syracuse, who's lost a lot of contributors from last year's team. Actually, more than 50% of Syracuse's production is gone. They're going to rely a lot on a guy like Elijah Hughes, and just the fact that Syracuse, they have that vaunted zone defense and they're very tough behind their home court advantage. That's really a lot of what's built into this very small spread, where they're only giving 3 points against a very high caliber opponent in the Virginia Cavaliers. So coming into this one, we feel like Virginia might just be a little bit undervalued here, even with this being a very low-scoring game, which actually gives these points a little bit more value than they might otherwise have. We still feel like the road squad, the Virginia Cavaliers, giving the 3 points is going to be the better value bet, and also maybe consider taking a look at the under, just given the type of defense that both of these squads play, and also the fact that they both lost quite a bit of production from last year's teams, so that could also play into potentially being a lower-scoring affair. So those are where we're siding in this one for today's college basketball pick video play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. And you can check out all of our college basketball picks over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description.